Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question is, what do you think a memory is?
What do I think a memory is? Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, memories can be anything you want, be it good news, bad news, life events, good and bad, good or bad.
Can you tell me 3 memories that you can remember from your childhood?
My first real memory is before I went to primary school at the age of 5, a few days after my 5th birthday, when we lived in a house that these days people would describe it as a slum. I only had 1 bedroom with my parents and my sister and me, and there was a heavy rainstorm and the ceiling fell in the kitchen, and we had to go and live. In fact, our neighbours upstairs invited us to stay with them for a couple of days whilst the council came out and fixed the ceiling in the kitchen. The next memory would be, stage of my life would be, I guess, 11. When in educationally, you used to go, children used to sit what they call the 11 plus. And me and my 2 cousins all passed, and there are only 5 children in our class past the 11 plus, and 3 were related, me and my 2 cousins. But the idea was you had to go to a Catholic school in Newcastle, which was too far away on the bus for me, and my mother couldn't afford it anyway because she was divorced at that particular stage. The next eventful part of my life, when I was 15, when I joined the army, what happened was, when I was 14, there was an advert in the paper and it was free postage. So it was just basically, if you want to join the army, fill this little form in. So I did, sent it off. Didn't tell my parents. And then one day, when I was at school, knock on the door, my mother kind of crawled out of bed, and there was a sergeant in uniform at the front door. And she went, hello. By which time I was 18 years old and 8 months. And I became an adult soldier, qualified tradesman, and was ported to Germany. So that was a very enjoyable 2 years. The first 15 months, because things weren't working out, I wasn't too enamoured of it, shall we say.
The last question is, when you were a child, did you ever believe that you'd be able to talk to people through technology?
Absolutely not. Didn't even exist. The first time I saw a computer was when I came back from Germany in 1989, and that we had computers as for a working function, but it was very basic. In fact, some people, when you logged on, if somebody was doing the work that you were involved in, you couldn't access it. Only one person could access it at a time. So, and people would forget, they'd kind of lock it and then disappear and have a lunch or whatever, or go on meetings, and we couldn't get in. So, yeah, that's me.
That's you.